Alright, so this is the key for the rhombus homework for Monday, March 30th. Reading the directions in exercise 1 through 5, the diagonals of a rhombus ABCD intersect at E. Given that angle EAD is 67 degrees, so already labeled, CE is 50, DE is 12, find the indicated measure. So before I do that, I'm going to label everything I know about a rhombus. So I know that the diagonals intersect at perpendicularly, so they're all 90 degrees. I know the diagonals are angle bisectors, and so BAC is congruent to CAD, and I know that BCA is congruent to DCA, and I also know on the other opposite angles, those are also bisected. So I'm going to have a double arc there. Because it's a parallelogram, the diagonals bisect each other. And so BE is also 12 and EA is also 5. What else do I know? I'm going to change colors here. So looking at the angles we have, I'm just going to color those red so all the angles are red. Okay, so BAC is also 67 degrees, and then these angles are 67, and because it is a quadrilateral, the total angle measure is 360. And so if you add up the angles that we have, so 67 plus 67 plus 67, you get 268. So I'll just say 67 times 4, because there's 4 of them, gives you 268 degrees. When you subtract those two, you're left with 92 degrees. And so because those opposite angles, there's 4 of them that are congruent to each other, I'm going to divide those by 4, so I know how much each angle is. So 23, 23, 23, and 23. And if I wanted to find angle B, I just have to add up the two 23s. If I wanted to find angle A, I'd have to add up the two 67s. Okay, so let's go back to answering. So angle AED. So AED is going to be the angle that makes up the diagonal, and so that is going to be equal to 90 degrees. Angle ADE, so ADE, we already have that, that's equal to 23 degrees. BAE, so BAE is 67 degrees. And then segment AE, so segment AE is 5, and segment BE is equal to 12. And remember, when we're reading angles, the middle letter is where the vertex is. So when I was looking at ADE, we start at A, go to D, so that's our vertex, and then out through D. So that's where how we read those angles. So that middle letter is where your vertex is, that is the angle.